do we have any other skills? We have... Got more SP. Neural liberation. The focus gauge decreases more slowly during concentration and fever time. Effective during... Oh, so do I have fever time and concentration already? How do I use those? It's probably right click, and I just didn't I didn't even think to try right click during the last case.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. If you can figure out I'll punish. Okay, let's talk about the murder weapon.
Well, that was the dumbbell. Oh, yep, okay. So, okay, Garrett's not here, but if you happen to watch the VOD, you are wrong.
Fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
Yeah, that's right.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt.
Okay, that's not it.
What kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
Give me a second.
I bet it was an iron pipe.
No.
Interesting.
Fuck!
That certainly would make them.
Okay, so control is speed up. Why is control speed up?
Chihiro's fatal
Okay,
injury.
space is that.
It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt? I bet it was an
Iron pipe.
Oh, it wasn't that?
Interesting.
Oh, I just didn't hit it.
certainly would.
Work with me here.
Chihiro's, it appears it. According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt? I bet it was
An iron pipe.
Thank you.
No.
That is weird controls for speed up and slow down. So speed up is control, slow down
Can we
is
agree that
space.
the object
You
that
do
dealt
have
the
both of
fatal
those
blow was
things
the
at
dumbbell found at the scene of the crime?
you both yeah, you don't
It
have a
was
skill for
covered in
them.
blood.
It's just its own thing.
And there was nothing
I thought it
else
was a
at the
skill in
scene
this game
that
for
could
some
have
reason.
caused that kind of injury.
That seems like the type of thing that would be a skill in the first game.
And the wound on the victim's
It's like dashing
head is
being a skill in
consistent with the shape
Mega Man
of the
X1.
dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
I mean, we kind of have to.
That's so creepy.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
No. Would you like? Oh, is this one? I think this is when they're gonna start for this. Oh, the white noise. Okay, no, I like white noise. White noise is nice. Press the right mouse button for the silencer with that. Is it this trial or next trial when we have to start fucking absorbing shit? Because I hate that. I hate that so much.
The culprit is Genocide Jack.
Yes.
I'm sure. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
Is it that one?
Hey, so speaking
Probably
of
that one.
Genocide Jack, I don't know who that is.
God damn it, Hifumi!
The culprit is Jack. Case closed.
Oh, god damn it.
That's
Why? What makes...
well, I mean, there's just no proof for it.
No, that's wrong.
I mean,
might know one
that's
reason
kinda,
could be
it's
involved.
kinda proof.
What?
It's like halfway there, I guess.
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth.
Well, I mean,
So
no,
let's
it's,
forget about that for now.
I would actually like to know the answer for that.
More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is
No,
found
there's
written at the
three.
scene
Bloody
of every
message,
murder.
there's the suspension into a crucifixion.
Right. Boob lust.
Boob lust.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
Nice try for me.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has
What,
never been
second,
made public.
third? I don't get how it was never made public.
What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Okay, it's the suspension. It's the crucifixion part. The bloody message left behind. The crucifixion. But there's also a third
Apparently,
section.
In every genocide Jack case,
Boob.
the killer
Yeah,
suspends
boob digger.
the body in a
Let's
certain
go.
way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
I don't.
However,
It bothers me
Chihiro
so
was
much.
most
I didn't.
definitely
That didn't bother me
suspended
as
in the
much
same
in the
way.
first time. But maybe like crime. It's maybe it's different.
How did the
Like,
culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of.
you said,
It's
or
because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
or you're running you told Makoto that like you had access to these files as well back home, so you knew it and you were following this case very. You are really trying to incriminate yourself right now.
You're saying
They should have just made
Genocide
Byakuya the
Jack
murderer of this.
is one of us?
They really should have just made Byakuya the murderer of
Yes,
this.
in fact, it's Toko.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
But maybe that would have been too obvious. I don't know.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever,
Yeah,
remember?
I guess.
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
Shut up, hero. Yeah, multiple personality syndrome, or what is it called? Dissociative identity syndrome. That's what it's. Oh, fuck. What is it? I don't actually know what this one is. Well, let's try. Miss. Woo. Okay, it's something. There's probably gonna be a vowel here. Maybe I? Okay, they're giving us a lot of C's. Oh, schizophrenia. Schizo.
Now I understand.
Thick. That's a weird one.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Schizophrenia isn't my go-to when I think of dissociative identity syndrome.
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity
disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
When I think schizophrenia, I always think more, her behavior changed.
I got it!
I always think more like
You're
hearing
talking
voices in
about
your
how
head
she
and stuff.
started
But maybe
acting
that's,
totally different than usual, right?
maybe that's a bad, or
That's right.
very
Think
stereotypical
back.
view.
She
I should
fainted
look
when she
up
saw Chihiro's
more about
corpse,
that.
and then, when she woke up,
She went nuts. Yep.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Instead, she was kind of
Assigning
nuts.
adjectives to my tone without permission.
But you are kind of, moody.
not to mention,
That's-
once she regained
I could use some
consciousness
other
and saw
choice
Chihiro's
words, but
body
moody
again,
is
she was
good enough.
utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
Pretty much. That's what she was saying all the time. That was pretty obvious enough.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Dun dun
Toko was
dun.
afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know
Oh,
is,
yeah.
how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech...
Oh, that would have been
Toko and
Toko's,
I
yeah.
had a strange
Why didn't I think that would
conversation.
be Toko's? That's weird.
She told me a most interesting story.
That's like one of her, besides
She
being
said,
like really
"A
moody and
murderous
anxious
fiend lived
and like
within
a
her,
nervous
and
wreck,
she was
her
afraid
only
it
other
could
personality
appear and
trait is
attack at
genocide.
any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a
Oh
lie.
boy, I love getting messaged on Steam.
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
It's almost like
You
he's
have
a
only
dickhead.
yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale. Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone.
Oh, no,
But in
she
spite
didn't.
of that promise,
You're just a dick who broke your promise first.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me. That's the only reason I promised.
That's the only reason?
how
Why?
many times do I have to tell you? I never said that, but you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing.
I tried.
You
I
did
know I
control
tried
it.
to control it, but
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
No, they... Stop being so mean.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
person, you don't mean.
Fumi's like, she's right next to me, man. Don't let her come out.
Well, hello there. Is it me you were hoping to see? What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
I recognize this voice actress. Don't remember where.
What is this? What happened to you?
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer?
It really is, but I mean, it's...
So intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
I don't think people say that.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back human. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie.
Didn't you just say that the other day? Or, like, not
Behind
the other
every
day,
dark
earlier
and
on.
gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun.
Shut up. Oh my god.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us.
That sprite was so tame and cute. What the hell?
What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds.
No, you're not.
Just kidding.
Thank you.
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true. How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless. I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone.
Alright, Toko, you can do that.
Just kidding again.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death.
Okay. Celeste hasn't said anything in a long time, and she's just been stuck in that pose.
There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't
I mean,
murder
it's
and
fitting,
graduate
but I mean,
within
whatever.
24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was
What if
about
it wasn't?
Genocide Jack.
What if there was something more, like, more embarrassing than Genocide Jack, and that was what was revealed instead? I wonder what it would be.
If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
I mean, you're right on the motive here. Just not for, you know, Genocide Jack.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
There you go.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
I don't know, Makoto and Kyoko and Byakuya all probably believe her.
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Yeah, there's Makoto. God damn it. I'm gonna go into a endless argument for this. Status of the dead body. Okay, there we go.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi
Nope.
matches completely.
No, it's wrong. Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that.
Good job, Makoto. You weren't
I think
extremely
there's a
dumb
slight
this time.
difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage,
Oh.
let me tell you!
Oh, everyone's so mean to Hiro.
I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything.
That's true.
But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
Are they allowed to use that? Like,
This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that. In a way that
can't believe
maybe
my
makes
Italian
more
restaurant started serving me hamburger helper.
sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Alright. Okay, the victim's fatal injury.
I got it! For one,
We already went over the
the cause of
bloodlust.
death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way.
Fair enough.
According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with...
Multiple stab
But
wounds that was
Chihiro
suspended
died from
them.
a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change
See,
their
it wasn't
method?
even Genocide Jack that called him out on his shit. It was Makoto.
There's more.
I don't think Byakuya planned for Makoto to do it, even though he drug him around.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
Yeah. Oh, come on, guys. It's not that hard. What was used to suspend her? And the,
Do
you know, the
remember what the killer used to suspend
the
her?
way they got killed. That's a
They
pretty
used
big
some
deal as
kind
well.
of rope to hang her up by her
No
wrists.
extension cord.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
What's the point of the daggers on the side of the
I use
scissors?
my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else?
What's up?
Big Mac said there's 2 differences. That's wrong.
Big Mac.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each
Oh,
genocide
they were all
case.
males. Except, you know, Chihiro is still kind of males.
Waiting to be discovered.
Nah.
Pattern.
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
I didn't think they would ever use that as official terminology. Whatever. That's funny though. Cause
I got it! Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something.
I forgot about that. Gotta bring more gender into this.
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I killed with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men! I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
Oh God.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I need to really look up who this voice actress is though.
Battle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it. But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So since Chihiro was a girl, not in the
So one side of her loves blood, the other one doesn't. One side of it loves like straight love, and then the other one loves BL.
When an Italian
That's
chef
so
suddenly
weird.
start making
Oh,
ramen
shut
because
up.
They're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not
I think
all
that's one of
there
my
is.
favorite things, like quote-unquote favorite things about Danganronpa is like if someone doesn't get to say something for a long time, like Celeste over there, is that they're just in the same
It's
pose.
a
I mentioned it
different
earlier,
matter
but it's
entirely
still so funny to
when
me.
you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lolly car!
Lowly, cur.
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect.
That does make some amount of sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
Whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Someone who's big, heavy, and stupid.
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the store.
She makes her own scissors.
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors.
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are
Wrong.
you sure about that?
Must have been Hifumi.
Da-da-da-da!
Where does she keep those?
She's fully equipped.
That's right! So I can go anywhere, anytime! Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong! You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you! Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway!
I think he's frustrated because.
no idea what's
Oh.
going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
That's true, I guess.
But
It's,
body
it's
really
Hammer
was
Space
suspended,
Fuck.
right? And nobody but the police
At least
knew
she's
about
got a
it.
dress. Sora was wearing a onesie, and that shit was tight. How the fuck did he? Where did it disappear to?
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
There is one person. The one person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases. Woo! Hey, Byakuya, where are you?
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened.
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
I wish.
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearrange the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Oh god, I don't know. I wasn't expecting that sprite.
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
Indeed.
Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
You weren't suspicious.
The way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
I don't know. I don't feel. Yeah, he is still kind of really smug, isn't he? But I feel like he wouldn't, like, you can't pay on me until, like, the very end.
Since you're a guy,
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro.
Except...
Hence why I said we should check the
Kyoko,
girls'
I just
locker
noticed something. Kyoko hasn't said shit this entire trial. She's like, alright, are you done?
Strange about that, I'd say.
on the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
I need to make it clear to everyone. A new element. Oh no. This is it, isn't it? She knows Tokubi is full of shit. Hold on, I'm waiting until the room rotates around to where we can see Kyoko, if she is just in her default sprite or not. Oh, truth flashback, god damn it. Alright, where is she? Where is she? Where is she? There she she's just in a default sprite. She's waiting until everyone's had their fun and she's like, alright, fuckers. Truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from the truth cylinder. I don't like this. I really don't like this. If you don't seem to have the answer to a liar contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, it might as well memorize a different weak spot and use it as your to make your case. I really don't like this. It's not fun and it's a lot of trial and error. Monokuma File 2. She was found.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room...
Shut up,
Absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro,
That's true.
who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
You wish you'd taken me with you?
Shut up! Hearing Byakuya's comment about Chihiro being a girl, I realized there's a clear contradiction there. Because it doesn't make sense. How could he have known before we even found it? Okay, I need to make that contradiction clear. Oh, okay, okay.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found... But he was acting...
If you're presented with the opportunity...
So I think it's the second one, then the first
The
one?
victim was Chihiro. So of course I would suggest
Suggest we check.
There was no time. What's so strange?
You wish you'd taken me with you?
I think you can drag it between sessions. Yeah.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind
There
of
we go.
weird before we
No,
found the
wait,
body.
what?
Shoot!
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found... But he was acting...
If you're presented with the opportunity...
That's a natural...
the victim was Chihiro. So of course...
Come on, homie!
The girls' locker room. There was no time.
What's so strange?
You wish you'd taken me with you?
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before... But he was acting...
If you're presented with the opportunity...
That's a natural...
The victim was Chihiro.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
It's wrong. Well, I mean, it's right. But I mean, that's wrong.
I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim
I hate when
was.
Fumi just interjects
So you're claiming
and
that you
says
went
his
to the
useless
girls'
shit,
locker
and
room
it's like,
first because
we
Chihiro was
coulda...
the victim doesn't hold
coulda
up.
just... You're just here for filler text, and that's
That's
all
a
you're
good
here for.
answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too
See, that's
weak.
kind of be treated as a breakdown of sorts.
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than
Like
that.
the second trial
Go
of
ahead.
Ace
Show
Attorney
us.
1. Where he gets like super smug because he's like, oh, you can't do it.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are
No,
you?
there is
There
lots
must
to
be
it.
more to it.
Yeah,
There
we
is.
haven't used half our evidence.
There is more to it.
Thank you,
Think about
Kyoko.
it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
If she's just letting everyone have their fun, and if everyone just kind of dicks around and doesn't need new sprites for a breakdown. I guess. Make your art. Library desk lamp. Oh yeah, the suspension. There we go.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again?
Please explain it.
When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors.
Yeah,
And
that's
I use
right.
those same scissors to arrange the bodies.
Damn it! Didn't mean to do that.
Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope.
That's
Was it
right.
not?
That's right. It absolutely was.
Was it really a rope? Yes, it
Then
was.
there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Yeah, I have the answer
Hey,
right here.
Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
No, that's wrong.
That's a new sprite. See, we got new sprites for Byakuya. It's having a breakdown of
Actually,
sorts.
I'm pretty sure you
I'm
have
stretching.
seen it
I'm
before.
really stretching, but it's whatever.
Because you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya,
It's the one he's
you've
constantly
used the
using.
extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you?
That's a weird end to an extension cord.
And the
Not one
same
like that I've
extension
ever seen,
cord that
unless
was
it's
in
like
the library
a
all
power
this
strip
time?
with like 6 of them. But I've never seen one for like a classic extension cord that's that big.
Went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody
No,
message.
you killed her in the boys' locker room.
I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
I mean, someone killed her in the boys' locker room. Mondo.
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened.
All right,
So
Mondo.
that's
Damn it.
right? Byakuya's the killer.
Oh god, damn it! You could have just been quiet, homie.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
What would he have done if we all just believed that? Like, obviously Kyoko is OP, so it's whatever. But like, what would he have done if we all believed that and he would have gotten killed as a result?
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Does he have an alibi? But he wasn't with anybody.
Is that right? And what, pray tell,
And,
is
I
still
mean-
bothering you?
Your alibi is only as solid as if you have
I
someone to
killed her in
attest
the
for your
girls'
alibi.
locker room,
And I mean, he's
then
always by
disguised my
himself, so.
crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Chihiro's dead. Yeah. It was found. Yeah, it was found in that. Scene of the crime.
You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right?
Because like that's the specific reason why Makoto couldn't use his alibi in chapter like 5, because he was by himself for that whole section, so nobody could believe him. Everyone else was in the gym disassembling a Monokuma while he was by himself. So I mean, he couldn't use the alibi.
But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing.
No, that's exactly what happened.
What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown.
Holy fuck, you're dumb.
She was found dead in the girls' locker room.
Or, well, no, he actually knows this
Absolutely
already,
no
so.
question about that.
She was found dead,
How
yeah.
could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
It was found dead, and 3. You said it yourself. 3 people have to see the crime.
Well, I I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder
Hey,
scene?
there it is. See? There's your new sprite. Come on, Rafa. This is your new sprite. We haven't seen this yet. Yeah, this trial is extremely not like it's extremely like why on so many
That was
levels.
awfully specific. Please tell me you have a
All
reason
new
for
sprites.
saying all
Come on, Rafa.
I believe I do.
Alright. Fuckles the Enchilada just started playing East Side Hockey Manager. Your Canadian is shining through, Horace.
Hey, don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
The proof is literally right there with the carpets and the posters. Oh, god damn it. I mean, that's what it was. Oh, I guess it's gonna be this, isn't
I
it?
got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big boobed super.
Alright.
Don't you think that's kind of strange?
Boob digger.
Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
And if you need more substantial evidence, we have the carpets.
Those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Exactly.
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet, but I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
It was moved. The boys say, this is where I need it. I got it!
The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact,
Just
I
need a little
found
bit
it
of
on
lemon
the
pledge
boys'
and
locker
some
room
club
carpet.
soda. Wash that shit right away.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think?
What was Byakuya even doing going to the boys' locker room so early?
In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the bloodstained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go to all that trouble of switching the
To
scene?
pin the blame on a girl, because only girls can enter the girls' locker room.
Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
Yeah, all this dictates so easily that it was Byakuya for some reason. I mean, besides, like, why would he murder Chihiro?
To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Oh,
I'm telling you.
Hero actually contributes to a class trial? Holy hell, dude. Well, I don't think we have evidence for this, so we're gonna have to. The broken e-handbook, I mean, there's that.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah, I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook.
God damn it. There we go.
The ultimate programmer, after all.
I mean, that's.
I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
Yeah, that actually does kind of
Well,
make
I don't
sense.
think that's it.
But I mean, Hero's got it.
She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
That's not what I wanted.
Leon's handbook, of course. If she had that,
Well, I can't. Yeah, that's what it is. That's a contradiction because it's broken.
Is it really? Could Chihiro really?
She must have hacked. She was the ultimate. I'm sure that would have. No, I don't.
she used the thing that was in. Huh? I'm talking about Leon's handbook.
Why would a girl want to go into a boys' locker room? Am a boy. Boys' locker room sucks. Can confirm. Also a boy. Maybe some. I don't know. There's some scent fetishists out there. I don't know. That's a thing.
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty
And all,
impossible.
both of the other ones that have their handbook broken would have been. Well, there was Hero's contribution, and it's gone.
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup, yup, yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Her
You hacked the Kiki handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
Oh.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just
No, it's
wrong?
right.
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room.
Kyoko.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Kyoko.
Hold on a second.
Thank you.
I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say?
Hondo,
There's no way she
shut
could get in the
up.
boys' locker room, right? So,
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
what?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Kyoko.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So,
Yep, let's get going. What do you mean it's gonna make the case more exciting? Let's get going. Back to the scene of the crime. Hi, Chihiro.
The girls' locker room?
You've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
This is one of the only instances where this type of dialogue is actually voiced.
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time. Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully.
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands? No way!
Oh yeah.
Probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything. It's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Oh, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's legitimate, but I don't think it's because of that.
Very well. I'll do it.
Thank you, Sakura.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
Come on, Sakura's brave.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
I don't think that's right.
So just leave this to me.
Yeah, I'm surprised Hifumi wasn't creepy as well.
Sakura.
He was actually, like, had a
What
decent
is this?
reaction.
Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about? That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay. Hiro, I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Alright.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that.
Her entire body.
What? This is... What is this?
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
Oh.
This girl is
what?
is a boy.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a
Actually, I'm pretty sure this is right down Hifumi's alley.
What? You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then it's really true? Chihiro was a guy?
See, this is where things start getting shaky for me, though. Because, like, you know, usually... exactly, Batter. Usually it's like just, okay, it's anime, you know. They fall down on, like, traps a lot. Where, like, they cross-dress as girls. And they're 100% like, yeah, I'm a guy, sort of deal. But, like, I don't know if Chihiro was that case. Chihiro was perfectly comfortable until, like, the actual gender things were brought up. So I don't know if Chihiro is actually like, oh, lol, anime trap, or if she was actually like a trans character, which makes it kind of more of an uncomfortable thing for me. Where I can't just jokingly say, lol, traps are not gay.
Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
Plus, Japan doesn't handle the subject very gracefully at all either.
I wish I had killed him. So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's
Was
ride
she like
this
that?
wave
Well,
of
he.
excitement
Okay.
back to the courtroom
So it's
and
like
to
Bridget
the
then, I
trial.
guess. So, okay, then it was 100% a trap. Okay, Danganronpa didn't have tact, or I mean, is that more or less tactful? Anyway, traps aren't gay.
We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to make those jokes without knowing the entire situation of it because God knows. I don't... Alright, it's not
And
problematic,
because the
gotcha.
victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Yeah, I guess.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into
moving
the
past
girls'
it, though.
locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
And...
I still don't understand
I don't
the
think
motive for
Byakuya
moving
planned
the
for
body,
this.
But yes,
I
it
don't
does
understand
seem
that motive
plausible.
either. It's just to dick around. That's
Well,
literally it.
I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little
Shut up,
There was a certain
Byakuya.
incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting.
I don't think you have any,
This has
like...
become very interesting.
Homie, are you just relying on Kyoko to bail you out? Because I don't think you have any fucking proof that you're not the killer.
He's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But
Yeah, no, that was 100% Chihiro's secret.
I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, When you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy.
Yeah, I wonder why Byakuya just didn't set it up in the boys' locker room.
If
It
you
would make
really
that a lot
were
easier.
the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Was she already in the girls' locker room? So why were you in the girls' locker room?
Are you fucking with us right now?
How did he... Oh, well, I guess all the things would have been there. And Sayaka's and Junko's weren't broken, so...
No, I am not effing with you right now.
Oh, shut up,
telling you the
Byakuya.
truth.
Let Byakuya say fuck 2017, or 2018.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why?
One of my
Why did
favorite
you
things
not
about
just
Aoi is just how her hair gets like more or less sharp or pointy, or like it's like a dog's tail almost, like whenever she's doing different emotions.
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
Well,
No, I'm with
fortunately.
Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility.
Yeah, that is the best case
Because
scenario
if we're
here.
wrong, we all die here.
Yep.
That's true.
Byakuya, like I'm pretty sure Byakuya is just planning or like relying on Kyoko to bail him out here because.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Shut up,
Do you
Hero.
not have a mind of your own?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Yep.
Anyway, let's discuss
You're a
this all
bug.
as a
You're a
group one
dirty
more time.
bug.
We still...
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we
Like,
resume our game
does
of
Byakuya
hide and
have
seek?
like actual evidence here, or is he literally just bait, like really just relying on Kyoko here? Because that's a really like, why? He spent all his time gathering evidence with Makoto on the Genocide Jack case. Killer is a guy.
A gun!
That's kind of knocks it down to half. 7 of us. Well, 6, not counting. You're curious, Seth, man. Yeah, 100%. OP. Broken. Celeste account. Oh, yeah. About going and getting the tracksuit.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but...
I feel
Did
bad for
nobody
Taka
get a look
here.
at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Alright. Oh, well.
Shoot!
That was new info!
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us
It really
to who
is.
did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but... Did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the...
Perhaps someone saw the victim.
Yeah.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer.
Okay, no, that's that.
No, that's wrong! I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes. I did
You
see
told us. And Hifumi.
it. Oh,
How does Hifumi not
but
remember
I
it?
suppose only Makoto knows
No.
about this. The rest of
Hifumi
you
directly
have no
told us,
idea.
hey,
Did you?
Celeste told me
That is
something
why we're
about
all
the
making
murder,
such
that Celeste
obvious
has
claims.
information.
Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime.
She already told
I
us all
saw
this.
Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag, and then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a double bag. But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
Because it was gotten rid of.
Seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of
How
any
to destroy them? I mean, we don't have access to the garbage or the
And
incinerator.
that is when he said something
whatever.
that struck me as rather odd.
Oh, she didn't tell us this part. Kind of in a hurry, so meeting
Chihiro
someone.
told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaku was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
Pretty much.
Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times. And
But who
always
had
took
Chihiro who promised Chihiro to do something with? It was only Mondo.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much.
A promise among men.
Enough, so
It
that
was
he
the only one
willing
to
risk the
acknowledge.
secret
I mean,
being revealed.
Mondo was really the only one to acknowledge him as man, and that was kind of on a, you know,
The point is, whoever he met
on.
up with is the culprit,
That was
right?
not really the
Just gotta
point
figure
Mondo
out
was
who it
trying to make
was.
at that point.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No, we
You
do.
already
Yeah,
have what you need to make the
we were
connection.
there when he promised.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Yep.
Seriously?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think
God
back
damn
to
it,
the
Mondo.
track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on
I don't know
two
this one,
pieces of
actually.
evidence that we don't have?
Why? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
Probably
the bag
not.
was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so
How many
I
duffel
can't
bags do you need?
imagine
Why
what
was?
would make that one special.
How many were in the warehouse?
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think
Alright.
there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Well, nobody else wears tracksuits here.
Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
I honestly don't remember this part of the case at all. I just remember Byakuya dicking around and extending the length of this by like double the time that this case needed to be, this class trial needed to be. So let's account. Oh well, we've already used that piece of evidence,
First
so we
of all,
probably gotta
we
find
know
something
where
else.
Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise.
Yeah, that's right.
So next
This is a
we have to
long
ask,
ass. Almost
why
argument
did he
segment.
choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
Oh.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Because exercising sucks.
Okay,
I have
Fumi.
a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No.
No way. Not a chance.
Shut up.
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it?
Oh, yeah, black. It's good. Yep, Chihiro's already gone.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go,
Go
so next we have to
exercise,
ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I don't remember the. I don't remember this one at all. Fuck.
Because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
Oh shit!
I got it from the
Shit! That's what it was.
Not a chance.
You heard him, right? What he just said. First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise.
Wait.
So next we have to ask, why did he choose?
All right, I know the
specific
contradiction.
tracksuit
It's
that he
because
did?
Oh wait, maybe it's just exercise. Oh wait, no. I don't need to actually absorb that. It's this. There we go. I got it. Calm down. I are good at logic.
Second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said...
Stuffing a track jacket, but didn't describe it at all.
She never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's...
Oh, yeah, Mondo's fucking dummy.
What are you? You just... Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
I honestly almost didn't realize that contradiction because, you know, play your insight. Mondo's a good character outside this moment.
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it. The
Poor
bag and clothes
Mondo.
were surely disposed of.
And it really hurts that, like, because Taga doesn't want to accept it at all.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was
I love Mondo.
is if he saw Cherry with it before he died.
Cherry?
That's the only possibility.
Like, my two favorite characters, like, two of my favorite characters in this game are, like, Sakura and Mondo. But, like, Mondo really just kind of...
Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just kind of fucked up
I just
here.
happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony...
Alright. Oh, he's alright.
When Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
Yeah, same. With the exception of Leon, because Leon was just a dick.
It would appear
And,
that
you know,
grave.
Chapter 3 is kind of...
Perhaps.
Celeste fell for fucking Monokuma. Oh, that's why you feel bad for him? Oh, okay. Yeah, having to go against Kyoko is kind of bad. So, I can't believe Celeste fell for that giant-ass cash of money. She fell for that as an incentive. That's so lame.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue.
No.
That's
You're
why
giving
you
Byakuya
said
way
you
too
took
much
the
credit
money.
here, Celeste. You are giving him way
right.
too much credit.
However,
Or was it that she
Mondo
talking about
was my
Kyoko? I wasn't
target
paying
all
attention to
along.
the dialogue
I
there.
had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
Because I hate him. The way he was acting.
There
Oh,
was maybe
God
you didn't
damn it.
notice it. You only called Guy, and after he was killed, once I picked up on that,
I didn't know you could fuck that up.
Detail? Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful.
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Oh, I should have. You're right. I should have. I 100% should have.
Mondo, was it really you?
The music stopped playing, so yeah.
Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
So, Rafa, we've seen new sprites from Byakuya this case, but we haven't seen new sprites from Mondo, because these have all been Mondo sprites.
He would never do something like that. This is a false accusation.
He's been angry for majority of the game.
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come. That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Shut up, Hifumi.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you found some evidence?
Really?
It was Leon again.
What kind of evidence?
Oh, also, I said it earlier in the class trial, but we've seen all the X's at this point, and the X's are all the same. It's not dependent on their personality.
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Just
Jeez,
say
does
it.
your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man.
Hero, you're the last person that should be saying that.
If you really insist, that, here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
Then it must belong to Chihiro's?
I got it!
Because Mondo's is
We
the
know
one that's broken.
Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not.
They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And he just so happened to find it while he was doing a
This
blow-off.
one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in
Unless
the
that
main hall.
isn't Leon's.
For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there
Shut
somewhere?
up, Monokuma.
How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
There's only one by hitting its weak
I
point.
got it! You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession,
That someone
then-
found
And
it
we
out.
can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness.
And that just happens to be
You
the
know what
one
the
person
weakness
who's put
is,
it into
right,
such a
Monokuma?
situation, because
So,
Taka
what
didn't
is it?
put that in that situation. He took all his clothes off. How big are the e-handbooks anyway? I've always assumed they were like a tablet. But that would be a pain to put into a pocket or something.
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I
Well, if
tell
it's a
you
handbook,
and someone
handbooks are
else
generally
decides to
smaller, so
copy
maybe
it,
not.
that would be very
Maybe
not
it's the size of
good.
a phone, so it was just in his pocket.
Tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure
Do they
you
show
won't
it in the
follow their
anime?
Example? Then allow me to make a
What would be the
special
point in breaking it?
The weak point of my... When it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
The temperature in
Hifumi
the
actually
sauna can reach over
Hifumi and Hiro both contributed to this class trial. This is how you know this class trial is totally fucking dumb.
It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a
This class
burning
trial is
when
really
you
long.
move around. So when you're in a sauna, make
This
sure
has
to
turned out long,
keep
like a
nice
lot
and
longer than I realized, because we were in this like an hour and a half ago. I mean, I'm listening to all the audio dialogue, obviously, because I want to keep that in. But
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
you didn't know that, Taka? I knew that.
Anyway,
That's why
if you
dogs
found
have
the
to pant,
victim's
because they can't
handbook
sweat.
in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monica.
Okay, I accidentally skipped that book.
Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by
Who
accident?
was in the sauna?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke?
How did Kyoko know about this, by the way?
They'd realize
We
it was
didn't-
broken, of course.
we didn't tell
and
her
it
about
wouldn't be
throw
hard
off.
to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they
Well,
knew
she's
they
probably
had
just
an
making a
easy way
logical
to
guess, and
dispose
then
of it.
Makoto can kind
I
of
won't
get
say it's not possible,
draw
but
the
who
line
would have
there.
done something like that?
Draw the picture.
I don't know of anyone
Connect
who
the
took
lines,
their
that's what I was
handbook
wanting
into
to
the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
There we go. Okay, yeah, it's exactly that.
Seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Oh, Taka. Taka. What the fuck is Mondo? There he is.
Here's my answer.
Same.
Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo
Taka.
and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not
They had a
too
bro
long
off.
ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on.
As soon as we find a sauna.
Never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I'll 100% like stay in a sauna until we die of dehydration together. Sounds fun. What's there left? Broken e-handbook, Chihiro's e-handbook, card reader. Oh, the card reader.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct,
Or the
then
broken
Mondo, you broke
something.
your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Maybe it's the broken one.
See? Look!
Broken
Makoto
e-handbook.
was wrong after all. Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
I wish that was true, homie.
Let's test if what he says you broke your own. In other words, if
I mean, we could ask.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
We could ask him. Oh, I mean, I'm sure that's what we're gonna do. We could just ask him to show us his handbook, and if it is his that was, just turn it on,
Mondo,
see if
the
it's
handbook you
the
have
one
right
that
now,
says.
is it really
Yeah,
yours?
okay, we got it. Makoto's already on
What is
top
that
of it.
supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall, isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
Yep.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
That's weird of
So
thought.
then,
That's a lot of
the broken
baseballs that hit
handbook in
him
the
from
main
all
hall
over.
is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's.
Yeah.
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that
But
says
you
loaning
can
out your
borrow
handbook
it.
is
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. No worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
All right, thanks for
Well, Mondo,
putting
if
that
I'm
rule
wrong about
down,
this,
Monokuma.
You're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but
Of course he's gonna say you're
Son
wrong.
of a bitch. What's wrong, bro? Come on, tell him
Or
he's
is he
wrong.
gonna accept this gracefully?
You are wrong. You have to be wrong. Everything you just said is
Oh
wrong.
wait, I forgot. We have to
You made
convince
it all
Taka
up.
this.
okay. Then why don't we look back on this case
Oh,
one more
well.
that way? Everything.
Let's organize the crime. Climax interference start. Okay, this is when. Okay, let's see. Yep, that's when she says that. Alright, adios. Go that in. Why did Byakuya even try? Why did he do that? That's when he went into the boys' room. Be like, hey, what's up? Okay, that's probably that. And would this be? Okay. Putting that down. Okay, no, maybe not, maybe not. Because that's hitting the ground. How did he get into the girls' locker room? Well, obviously, just go and pick up the other one. Is that the sauna? Alright, well, let's go and get other things that we know for a fact. Is that a repeat or not? Where is that? Okay, that's probably that there. Him messing with Chihiro's body made me dislike him for a hot minute. That's understandable. Oh, wait. That's... Okay, I know what that is. That's that hitting that. Okay, go in there. Thank you. Okay. Now that's that hitting that. We gotta roll up the carpet. Using a girl's one to get into there. Is there one that had... Okay, there we go. Maybe? That might have just been like a repeat. Yeah, that's a repeat of that. I think. I want to say. What is Byakuya's deal? Like, seriously, what the fuck is wrong with him? What's the point? Okay, no, that's him putting this up here. Or maybe not. Like, you say him messing with Chihiro's body makes you dislike him for a hot minute, but you should have been like that towards Byakuya as well. Because I think it's worse with Byakuya, honestly. Like, look at this shit. It's disgusting. That's him fucking around and putting the, that there. That's probably him approaching the sauna. Oh, you meant Toad. Okay. That's... God damn it, which is which? Well, that's probably him putting the, that there. Then... What would this be? That's closing it on there. I would assume that's closing. Or maybe, wait. God damn it. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm awful at these sections. I am 100% awful at understanding these sections. Okay, I've already used all those. I think those are all in the correct position. Okay, the poster's already put up there. But we don't have a situation where he's put that yet. I think you're using Big Brain in the wrong context there, bud. Alright, take that. And put that up, maybe? This is that there. Okay, that's a repeat.
Here's exactly
Fuck!
what happened.
I didn't want to click that!
First,
Shit!
let's take a look back to before the
Yeah, you were using that in the wrong context. I very clearly did not click
Celeste
right
saw
click
Chihiro
there.
in the warehouse. At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
Well, whatever. I can just
That
rearrange
something
things
was
when
a blue
I get it wrong.
tracksuit. You can
Because I'm
confirm this,
pretty
right,
sure I got
Celeste?
this wrong. One of the later ones I got wrong.
With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Because she had a boy. She had a boy e-handbook.
Because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once
Hey,
inside,
Mondo.
he met with someone there. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him.
Alright, I got it most of
That's
it
where the
right.
blood
But I
stains
think
on
there's
the
only been like
poster
4
and carpeting
situations
in the
at this
boys'
point.
locker
Whatever.
room came from.
If I got this all right, I'm gonna be pretty happy with myself.
It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the
I think
killer
I got that
hurried to
girl's
try and hide
thing
the
right there
act.
wrong.
First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster.
Oh, no, it was right. Awesome. I thought that was a repeat.
And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course. But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After
Yeah,
all,
that was
Sayaka
wrong.
and
Whoops.
Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without
That's
much
hella wrong. Quit displaying it. Oh, it was right! Holy shit! I'm the best!
And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch. That could have been the end of things.
And it should have been the end of things.
Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene.
Literally why? Literally
After
why?
stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter.
Alright, then I got everything right.
And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade,
I did it. I did it, guys.
the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence.
Alright.
And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget.
Rip.
Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out.
They're larger than a standard phone, but that's definitely
Isn't that
still
right,
pretty
Mondo
big.
Arata?
Rip Mondo. Well,
Wait. No. This can't be right. Where's your evidence? Yeah. Where's your evidence?
is this where they start giving us multiple truth bullets for this last thing?
Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him.
Taka. A new element, yeah, it's multiple bullets, isn't it? Just gonna double check. Fever time and nega time. If you press the space key, fever time will activate and your tempo will be forced to its max. At this point, if you push buttons at random, you won't miss. So you can just press right mouse button, left mouse button, right mouse button, left mouse button. However, you want to destroy the opponent's verbal assault. But this only lasts until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. We prepared nega time that also the opponent can use. If the opponent activates nega time during the bullet time bell, your tempo marker will disappear, making it a bit tougher. Well, I have good rhythm. I can do this. Alright. Seems simple enough. I'm sorry, Taka. You're my boy, but I gotta do this to you.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. me some evidence. I won't listen. False. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence.
Uh-oh.
You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you.
Alright, that was bad. That was a lot worse than I thought it was going to be.
Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. You're corrupt.
Broken
Show me some
e-handbook.
evidence.
Sorry, homie. I like Taka. I like Mondo.
So far is
I feel
right.
bad for this case. This case fucking sucks.
Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that,
We don't gotta do that.
Thank you, Mondo.
Yeah. Yeah. I did it. I killed him.
Oh. Do I get an A on this case? I feel like I fucked up at some point. Woo! Give me my coins. I want to play gotcha. Where's my gotcha? Woo! 81 coins. That's not a lot. It's gonna go down the drain hard.
Bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank! Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around?
I wonder if Taka better have went with Byakuya.
Or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh. I feel bad.
What?
Got it right again. Woo! I don't feel good about it though.
Unbelievable.
Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer.
Sorry.
What is this?
Now then. Actually...
Oh, shut the fuck up, Monokuma. I don't know. I'm gonna feel pretty alright by the end of the next chapter. And I felt pretty alright by the end of the last chapter.
Weak, 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 weak.
And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of embarrassing secrets.
Hey,
I think, besides like the obvious dickheads, like I don't know. I feel like Celeste might be nice. I don't know, but Byakuya would definitely be like, wah! But I think like everyone's pretty nice here. And Fumi would be. I don't want to know what Fumi's reaction would be.
what?
I'm sorry. But...
Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motive himself.
That's right. I want to change.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you're probably right. I feel like the big question marks would probably be like Toko and Hifumi. Maybe Celeste. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Correct. Indeed. Certainly.
Keep the promise between men.
But... Because... I knew it.
What is this?
He didn't want his secret to get out, and he...
You're wrong.
Don't make me repeat myself.
And Monokuma's gonna be a dick and say it anyway.
Hey,
Daya Owada. Kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mono's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do is make the gang look bad.
I just... Don't fuck with me.
Wasn't his fault. It's a promise between men. Well, Mondo did nothing wrong.
I just...
I mean, that's not even the correct, Monokuma, that's really cherry-picked. Well, not even cherry-picked. That's the wrong word I'm looking for here. That's exasperated. He didn't kill his brother. He got his brother killed, but he didn't kill him.
I just...
sorry. Huh? But I want to change.
You piece of... What? What?
Huh?
Exaggerated, I think, yeah. That's probably another way to look at it. I'm pretty sure exasperated worked. I don't know, I would have to Google the definition of exasperated just to make sure I'm right here.
What? What?
No! What's wrong?
Damn you!
I just wanted to...
Yeah, that's right. You son of a bitch! I killed him. I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
I did not want to hear that. Not right now.
Yep.
It can't be.
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
Ridiculous.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
By the way, this is one of the weirdest executions. It's so what the fuck worthy. Like, what happens? How does it happen? It's so out there. It's like, what the fuck? What happened here? What happened here? God. Ah.
What is this?
He is insane. He's a sociopath. He's.
Naturally.
Hey. However,
What?
Honestly. There is nothing to be done.
Well,
Okay, so we
That's
did
right.
have evidence. But I mean, was anybody really gonna believe his testimony at that point? He had no grounds other than I saw Mondo do it.
I see.
Who the fuck would have believed his testimony after covering it all up? So stupid. Just for some snide game. He's a sociopath. It's honestly despicable. It's disgusting. It's. I'm angry right now. I'm actually. This case gets me so riled up. I hate it.
Interesting.
Correct. Indeed. Hey,
What's this?
How the Kyoko should be asking how the fuck that execution even worked. Oh, you like? Oh, why not? What? Okay, whatever.
what?
What the heck? Damn it! Ooh, how exciting!
He's not noble at all.
That's enough. In the name of my family.
You're getting all riled up! Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster.
Who is he
There
talking
won't be
about?
any stopping it.
Isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before before things even had a chance to get boring? What girl? What?
Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can
Unless
hope
he's
to
talking about
match.
Junko killing Mukuro, but I mean, I don't think that's what he's talking
But
about.
I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first
But
move,
Sayaka didn't
right?
kill anybody. Leon killed, like, Sayaka was going to, but I don't think that's what he was referring to.
Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see. As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away. Ooh, my, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole.
And that's actually going to be a matter
And
in
nobody'd
case
be dumb
5.
enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Well, that's the end of Chapter 2. Originally, I was planning on having this be a little bit of a double-parter, but this chapter ended up being a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I was planning on it being, because we got to the class trial at like an hour 30, and I was like, wow, this is going a lot faster than I expected it. So let's knock out Chapter 2 and 3. But yeah, this ended up taking 3.5, almost 4 hours now, and it's getting kind of late over here. So I'd rather not dip and get into it. If I do it, then I'm gonna get done with Chapter 3 around like 4 o'clock, and that's I don't wanna push my luck on that. So I am going to end things here. I'm gonna save. Just save it up here, and before we get the spoilers area again, Alt-Tab, let's just get into the... Thanks for watching. This is perfectly melancholy of a song, so thanks everyone for showing up. Next, we will be continuing with Chapter 3 next week Saturday, where it'll be loads of fun in Chapter 3 with the double murder. This is a bit more fun of a case. It's not nearly as sad and angering either, so yeah. Stop by next time. Take care, guys.